The Brookline Public Library was not the kind of place where mysteries usually happened. It was small, warm, and quiet. The kind of building where sunlight drifted through dust and old paper, and the only sound was the slow turning of pages. For almost 80 years, nothing unusual ever occurred there, until the day workers discovered the vault. It began with a renovation, a simple update to the basement flooring. The crew removed old shelving, pried up warped boards, and found a large metal square embedded in the concrete, perfectly smooth, perfectly flush, and sealed shut. There were no hinges, no handle, no markings. Just a cold steel door the library staff swore had never been there before. The director, Elaine Morris, ordered everyone back. The vault wasn't on any blueprint, not in any record, not in any of the library's archives. And yet, there it was. When the vault was finally opened, the town held its breath. Workers drilled carefully until the seal broke with a soft metallic echo. Inside was a room, a hidden chamber untouched for half a century. The air was stale, cold, and thick, like no one had breathed inside it since the day it was sealed. Inside were old metal filing cabinets, stacks of award plaques, crates labeled donor records, and in the back, a reinforced safe almost as tall as a person. The room looked like it belonged to another era, 1950s, maybe early 60s, but the strangest part was the safe. It was open and empty. Old documents revealed what the room once was: a donation vault, a place where wealthy families left assets for the city, bonds, rare coins, cash, and treasury certificates, all intended to fund the library for generations. Records showed more than $4 million in assets stored inside at one point. But when investigators looked at the vault logs, they found something impossible. There were no withdrawal records. None. The assets should have still been inside. Yet the safe was completely empty, untouched, with no signs it had ever been forced open. Security experts examined the vault door. It was an old model, originally designed for bank basements. But when they tested it, they discovered something chilling. The lock mechanism had never been activated. Not once. The vault door had been sealed by time, pressure, and concrete. Not by a lock, meaning someone on the inside must have closed it and sealed themselves in. Inside the chamber, workers found a single leather-bound notebook. It belonged to Arthur Lewin, the library's first director from 1938 to 1962. The last entry, dated August 12, 1962, read, "The donations are no longer safe upstairs. Someone has been taking them in small amounts. I know who, but I dare not write the name. I have moved everything below. If the room must be sealed, it will be sealed." The journal ended there. No signature, no explanation, and, most importantly, no inventory list of what was taken. Minutes from a 1962 city meeting mentioned accounting irregularities, concerns about a board member's conduct, and a motion to remove financial materials from public access, but nothing about sealing a vault, and nothing about millions of dollars disappearing. Investigators eventually determined that the vault room was sealed sometime between August and September 1962. No construction was recorded, no contractors were hired, yet the chamber required 10 cubic yards of concrete to hide, and no purchase order for concrete existed. Someone sealed the vault privately, without permission, without workers, and without telling anyone. Most believe Arthur Lewin discovered a slow, quiet theft happening among the library's board, someone siphoning off donations little by little. Rather than expose them, he removed the remaining assets and hid them in the vault, but died weeks later of a sudden stroke. Someone else, possibly the thief, sealed the room before anyone else could find it. The assets were never recovered. The thief was never named, and the library remained unaware, for 60 years, that a fortune had once been hidden beneath their feet. But the strangest part, inside the vault, in the dust near the safe, was a single set of footprints, leading in, none leading out.